video was going up to 8 minutes, so I wanted to start another one. So this is going to be on the part 2. Okay, so what I have is a Got To Be Free spray, just a tail comb, a hard toothbrush. If you're from the islands, you know what this is. I use this not only to get the edges of my lace down, but when it dries and I want to get the Got To Be off my actual hair, I do basically a dry brush with the hard brush, just slowly, not something hard where you're gonna have an issue, but to dry brush and get the extra Got To Be dryness off. And as always, I will always have a little paper right here, because when you notice when you spray the Got To Be gel, it tends to spray out a lot. So when I spray it, I damp off the excess so you don't get that weird snotty thing on your head, which no one really likes, and it's kind of hard to get rid of, or you're going to try and lift the lace. So this is a good way not to have to worry about it. Just damp off the excess and then put your things to work and go from there. So I'm going to leave these things here, so those 3. Scissors if you need it, and of course I have my diamond brush, goes through anything. I'll show you what I use that for afterwards. And of course the Dyson. So you have the Dyson Got To Be Free spray, tail comb, hard brush, paper. All right, so let's get started. I did not wipe down my skin with alcohol. I don't like it. It burns like hell, and sometimes it makes me break out, so I don't do it. And one of my tricks to putting my lace on is to do it over the wig. I don't like the idea of doing it and lifting it, then spraying it and put it back down. Wigs slip back a lot. So this way you can guarantee that it kind of stays in the spot that it's supposed to be in. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray here. You see what I mean when that happens? Take your napkin, stop up. But you will have enough on here where you're not gonna have a problem. And you just comb back. Make sure you stop up any extra. I normally do this in small sections. Let it run down and sop up the rest. As you can see, the sprays or the nozzle for the Got To Be sprays are not concentrated, so it kind of splashes and make a mess. So that was my idea of starting to use the hand towel for that, because nobody wants to have to go back over everything. But you see what I do with the comb? I comb because I don't want it to stick. A lot of people won't tell you, if you're not careful, you don't comb that out, it's gonna stick and it's gonna start looking like snot, and it's not gonna be cute. So then I take my blow dryer. If you have a Dyson, put it on the first fan, and then I turn the heat down and turn on the nozzle and just concentrate it on that area that I want it on. I love how quiet this thing is. So once I got the heat on there, I go over with my brush, because it's flat, and just pat down. Do not press. If you press and when you lift up the comb, brush, or anything you're using for this, it starts to lift the lace again. It's because it's tacky, and then you start getting that white residue that you're trying to avoid. Now take your comb and brush through, so the blow dryer is gonna blow off any dry white residue that may be on the hair, okay? And just bring it back, Try not to take your comb and go over the lace, because if you do and the comb catches, you're basically gonna lift the lace right back off. And as you can see, turn this off, I'm dried. That easy, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna comment throughout the rest. Just watch and repeat. Yes, where I'm looking in my mirror next to me as well. Again, just let it start to tap. Get your brush and the end of the brush and bring down. Do not hold, just take your time. And remember, go back, brush out, and pull down. And repeat. You gotta wipe it up quickly because once that dries on your skin, it leaves a weird sheen that you sometimes cannot get rid of. Let the sun hit you and your forehead is glossing and there's not one thing of oil on you. Right there. You saw how that's stuck? You're trying to avoid that. That felt a little too heavy, so I switched it around to the foam. And again, this is a synthetic blend. There, go over, stop up any extras, because it has gone through and seeped through to the actual hair and the lace. This is very thin. That's sensational. You did a good job with this one. One thing I wish they would do, because they did the lace, was yes, they did do the hairline free. It comes that way. But I wish they gave the ability for you to go in and pluck a little bit more, because this is not something that you would bleach. I wouldn't even want to think about what bleach would do to a synthetic. But it sounds horrifying saying it out loud. I don't know what bleach would do with a synthetic. I really don't even want to think about it. But I wish they gave you the ability to pluck the hairline to your preference. Again, this does come pre-plucked with the hairline. You can, if you can, and that's pretty much how it is, because I tried plucking the other ones that I received because, well, not received, that I bought, because I didn't receive anything. I bought it at a beauty supply store in the Bronx. I wish there was a way to pluck it. That is my only fault that I found so far with this. That because you know, I'm not gonna expect anything to be perfect because it's not human. But you're competing in a world with human hair, and I love my synthetic. Like when you go on vacation or to a hot country, nobody wants to really, the majority of the time, their hotel room trying to do hair. You just don't. So don't swim with these. They're not swim proof. Same thing human hair. If you swim with that, you better hope you braid it up and you have a good amount of conditioner. Do not swim with these. These are supposed to be worn and then take off. You can sleep in these if you want to. I just prefer not to. Because I would rather just pull my wigs out in the morning. So this side is done. And I'm gonna finish the other, okay? So I left off here. And I'm gonna continue and finish this out. always old down, so, but take a little bit of the hair, not much, because you don't want it to have that line at your ears that is weird and very hard to get rid of. So as I say, I'm lifting. See where I left off? Dab off the excess of the sleep, and then dab off the excess around it and off the hair as well. Edges are the worst part to deal with when it comes to putting on human hair or any other hair. Because that part by your ear can be very, very stubborn, and it's the first thing to lift, always. If I find a method that can get around that doing that, I will let y'all know, believe me. I'm trying to figure out a way to as well. I will let you guys know. But so far, this method has been a method that works for me because I don't want to use glue. I've used Boho, I've used Relentless, I've used pretty much everything you can think about. I've gone on Amazon, I've gotten different types of glues and used them, and I've just come to the realization that glues just may not be the one for me. So you can see me bringing this side down here, but comb through so it doesn't give you that weird Elvis sideburn, where you can move your hair, where you can actually do things with the hair. I'm trying to get a closer look. My phone can only do so much. Alright? And you are done. It's that easy. Now just take your brush. Always brush on the bottom. What I like about this hair from Sensational, I'm used to synthetic looking plasticky and have that weird plastic. This really doesn't, which is kind of nice. It does shed like a human though, I'm not gonna lie. There are days that I'm like pulling the end off and stuff. It sheds like a human sometimes. But it's not a bad hair. It really honestly isn't. And you can part, it's not gonna be like a human part, it's not gonna be perfect, it's not gonna be plump, because again, this is a synthetic hair. It's supposed to mimic human hair, but it has its limits, which is okay. But as I say, just like a quick thing to go on the road. And when I install my hair, nobody can tell whether it's human or synthetic. And this is the end result. So you can see where I started from and what I end up with. This is the back. It's cut in a layered bobbed way back here, which I like. So I keep the look. And that's it. We're done. All right.